There are moments when the heart grows tired, when the mind will not rest, when worries repeat themselves in the quiet hours of the night. We strive to be strong. We try to hold everything together, yet even the strongest hands grow weary. In those moments, we do not need louder voices. We need steadiness. We need something unmovable. The Psalms were written for nights like this, for souls searching for rest, for faith that refuses to collapse under pressure. Here, we are reminded that strength does not come from striving harder, but from standing still in the presence of God. Take a slow breath, let the noise fade, and allow these words to settle gently in your heart. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Therefore will not we fear, though the earth be removed, and though the mountains be carried into the midst of the sea. The world may feel unstable, but God remains unmoved. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our refuge. When fear rises, when uncertainty presses in, this truth remains unshaken. Be still and know that I am God. Stillness is not weakness. It is trust. The Psalms remind us that faith is not the absence of trouble, but confidence in the one who stands above it. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? Even when shadows surround us, light has not left. Even when the path feels uncertain, the shepherd has not moved away. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He leads. He restores. He walks beside us through every valley. Faith does not mean we will never feel shaken. It means we will not be overcome. He only is my rock and my salvation. He is my defense. I shall not be greatly moved. Hold these words gently. Let them breathe peace into your soul. Let them remind you that your foundation is secure. And as we continue, we will rest deeper in the promises of God. Promises that steady the heart and strengthen faith that cannot be broken. Faith deepens in quiet trust, not in rushing, not in fear, but in resting where God already reigns. The Psalms speak to the soul that has learned to lean, to wait, to remain steady even when the ground feels uncertain. Truly my soul waiteth upon God. From him cometh my salvation. Waiting is not emptiness. It is expectation. In the stillness, strength is renewed. In silence, courage is restored. The Lord is my strength and my shield. My heart trusted in him, and I am helped. When trust rises, fear loosens its grip. When the heart leans on God, it does not collapse. The Lord will give strength unto his people. The Lord will bless his people with peace. Peace does not mean the storm is gone. It means the soul is anchored. The Psalms remind us that God is not distant. He is near, attentive, present in every breath. The Lord is nigh unto all them that call upon him, to all that call upon him in truth. There is comfort in knowing you are heard, even when words are few, even when prayers are whispered. Cast thy burden upon the Lord, and he shall sustain thee. He shall never suffer the righteous to be moved. To cast a burden is to release it, to trust that God can carry what you no longer can. The heart may tremble, but the foundation does not break. They that trust in the Lord shall be as Mount Zion, which cannot be removed, but abideth forever. Faith, rooted in God, stands firm, unmoved by time, unshaken by circumstance. Even when answers delay, hope remains alive. Why art thou cast down, O my soul? And why art thou disquieted within me? Hope thou in God. The Psalms gently call the soul back to trust, back to hope, back to quiet confidence in the faithfulness of God. Rest here for a moment. Let these words settle deeply. Let your heart remember where its strength comes from. For the Lord who holds you now will continue to hold you through every tomorrow. As the night stretches on and the world slowly grows quiet, the soul begins to soften. The weight of the day loosens its grip. The mind, once crowded with thought, starts to rest. In these hours, strength is no longer forced. It is received. The Psalms were written for moments like this, not to rush the heart forward, but to steady it where it stands. They speak to the weary without demanding more effort. They remind the soul that faith is not built on noise, but on presence. There are seasons when the heart feels fragile, when confidence fades, when the future feels uncertain. Yet even here, God does not withdraw. He remains constant, unmoved by the trembling of human fear. I have set the Lord always before me. Because he is at my right hand, I shall not be moved. To set the Lord before us is to remember where stability comes from, not from certainty, not from control, but from closeness. When God is near, fear loses its authority. The ground may feel unsteady, but the foundation does not break. The Psalms never deny pain. They do not dismiss sorrow. They give it space, and then they gently lift the eyes upward. The Lord upholdeth all that fall, and raiseth up all those that be bowed down. There is tenderness in these words. They speak of a God who notices weakness, a God who responds not with distance, but with support. To be upheld is to be carried when strength is gone. To be raised is to be restored without shame. Even in moments of quiet despair, God remains attentive. He does not overlook silent suffering. He does not ignore hidden tears. The eyes of the Lord are upon the righteous, and his ears are open unto their cry. No prayer is wasted. No whisper is unseen. Even prayers formed without words are known to him. The Psalms teach that faith often grows in stillness, not in answers, not in explanations, but in trust that survives waiting. Though I walk in the midst of trouble, thou wilt revive me. Revival is not always dramatic. Sometimes it arrives quietly, as endurance, as peace that holds through uncertainty, as strength that lasts just long enough for today. Faith is not measured by how little we struggle, but by where we place our hope while struggling. The Psalms gently guide the heart back to God. Again and again, they remind the soul where it belongs. Why art thou cast down, O my soul? And why art thou disquieted within me? Hope thou in God. Hope is not denial. It is remembrance. It is choosing to trust. When emotions waver, when fear returns, the Psalms do not condemn the heart. They redirect it. Thou wilt keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee, because he trusteth in thee. To keep the mind stayed on God is not to never wander, but to return again and again. Peace grows in repetition, in remembrance, in surrender. God does not change with the night. He does not grow distant when the heart grows tired. He remains the same. The Lord is good, a stronghold in the day of trouble, and he knoweth them that trust in him. To be known by God is to be fully seen. Every fear, every doubt, every longing, faith rooted in God, is not fragile. It bends without breaking. It endures without hardening. They that trust in the Lord shall be as Mount Zion, which cannot be removed, but abideth forever. This is the promise that steadies the soul, not immunity from pain, but permanence in God. Even when strength fades, God remains. My flesh and my heart faileth, but God is the strength of my heart and my portion forever. When human effort reaches its limit, divine strength continues. When the heart grows weary, God does not. The Psalms remind us that faith does not rest on perfection. It rests on faithfulness. God's faithfulness. He was faithful before this moment. He will be faithful after it. He remains faithful now. As these words linger, let your breathing slow. Let your thoughts settle. Allow your heart to rest where it is safe. You are not held by circumstance. You are not sustained by effort alone. You are carried by the Eternal One. God is not shaken by time, not disturbed by darkness, not threatened by uncertainty. And as the soul rests in Him, it learns to speak quietly, without striving, without fear. The Lord is my refuge. The Lord is my strength. The Lord is my foundation. And because He stands firm, so will I. I will not be shaken.